What's up, y'all? It's Ben from Dangerous Summer. We're out here chilling at House of Blues, Boston. Wanted to give a shout out to SJC. Appreciate y'all coming out to the gig tonight. Right now, I'm rocking the yet to be released new Heirloom series. It's my first time with the Mahogany Kit. I played maple drums for, God, 20 years, and I was finally wanting to kind of try something different. And I cannot express the range and tonality that this kit has. Like, I'm so stoked for this to come out because, man, it's like you can get them just above finger tight, and still there's so much sustain and punchiness and attack, especially with those 2.5 hoops. You know, they're closer to the rim. I love that as well. That probably isn't directly related to how the drums sound. I just wanted to throw that out there that I think 2.5s are the instead of 3.5s. But yeah, super happy with the kit. This is also the first time I've tried a shallower kick. I was using a 20 by 24, and with the new Heirloom series, it's actually a 14 by 24. And man, it's so much easier to lay into. It moves a ton of air. And it was funny because I was talking to Mike about that today, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Jay Weinberg just ordered a new kit with two 14 by 24s," and I was like, "Wow, like these vintage sizes are coming back," and I think that's something really special and unique about this series, and I'm so stoked to be one of the first drummers to get my hands on it. And you guys can check me out on tour. We're out right now with State Champs and Our Last Night and the homies in Grayscale. And you can hear that new Heirloom for yourself. Yeah, man, I'm so stoked on it. So as far as what the band has going on right now, you know, we just wrapped a record with Sam Pura. Shout out to the homie Sam Pura. He did like Basement and Story So Far, and we were really stoked to work with him. We spent 8 weeks with him in Fremont, and it was really cool because actually one of the snares I used on this record was an old SJC bell brass that Tor from Story So Far kind of just let Sam have. And I was like, oh, I have one almost just like that, man. I really want to use this on this record. So was really stoked about that. The album's coming out late May, early June. We got another single dropping shortly, and then we'll announce our pre-orders and everything for that. And just going to be hitting it hard, man. A lot of touring. So I'm really stoked to get out and see a bunch of familiar faces and hopefully gain some new fans too, like we are on this tour. As far as like my roots, like I remember as far as my relationship with SJC back in the day, I remember I worked 2 jobs to get this blue Ripple kit. I was selling computers at Best Buy, and then I'd go dust wine bottles at a liquor store. Man, it was awful. And waited about 6 months, and then I finally got that kit. This was 2007. I used to play in a skate punk band called 1994, and man, Old Blue was the like that was my first custom kit ever. And I just like, it was one of those things where I was just perusing the internet, and I was like, wow, like SJC, what's this? You know, this looks sick. And I saw that finish, and I was like, that's it. You know, it's like when you know, you know. And I played that kit for years and years, and eventually I sold it off. I really regret doing that. I should have held on to it, but man, like it just opened this whole community of drummers and everything that I just didn't even know existed with you know, boutique drum makers, and here we are now. And I've been playing SJC for well over 10 years, and you know, I'm really stoked with what the guys are doing, and how the artist roster's growing and everything, the brand's growing. And you know, it's like these guys have had my back for so long, and the drums are incredible. And man, I really hope you guys get to come out to these shows and hear this new Heirloom, because it's melting my face off. It sounds so good.